Hi everybody, Matt back with you, hope you're okay. Today I'm at Nab Wood Cemetery. Now, whilst doing some research, I came across a name that interested me and I thought I need to check out who this person is. Now, my dad was called Handel Parker and everybody spelt it incorrectly. They always put it like Aidan, as in the Irish version, but it was spelt Haydn, a bit like the composer. So imagine my surprise when I found Handel Parker, Handel, who was described as being the man who brought music to Shipley. Handel Parker was born in Oxenhope in January 1854. His parents named all their children after famous composers. So Handel also had a brother, Haydn, a bit like the same name as my dad. He married Elizabeth Feather in 1876. Sadly, she passed away in 1885. So he'd gone to marry Grace Craven that same year and have 3 children together. Around 1890, the family moved to Shipley, where Handel was a professor of music. The next 4 censuses from 1891 onwards all showed Handel living in the Shipley area until his death on the 30th of January 1928. He'd been ill for a few years at that point. He played a variety of instruments. He was the organist and choirmaster of Saltaire Wesleyan Church, positions he'd held in various churches for 60 years. He also composed several hymn tunes. Their names included Shipley, Windhill, Ilkley, Denton Park, Weston Park, but the one he became famous for was called Deep Harmony. Deep Harmony was the tune that brought him recognition across the country, and it's still a favourite today with brass bands. Handel's great uncle, Tom Parker, had been a famous tenor, and even still at the age of 82 had sung at St George's Hall in Bradford. At only 8 years old, Handel was playing harmonium at the nearby Sunday school and was organist of the church by 10. He was the choirmaster and organist at various churches across Shipley and even spent a year at Nassau Cathedral in the Bahamas. In total, he spent 60 years in these roles, 31 years in churches in Shipley. He was also conductor and trombonist of Haworth Brass Band, Shipley Brass Band, and was even a judge for brass band concerts. He also brought the Messiah to Shipley for 45 years, every Christmas in a row. He passed away aged 74, just one day after his birthday. It had been his wish to reach it. Here, in Nab Wood Cemetery, is his gravestone. Okay, so this behind me is the gravestone of Handel Parker, and the reason I wanted to show you this one, not just because of the name, is because at the top of it there is a piece of music that he became famous for. He wrote a good number of hymns, and his work could be found locally, but there's one hymn that is played nationally and still played today by brass bands. It's called Deep Harmony, and it's very sad. Unfortunately, it's a very, very unclear gravestone, but I'll show you what I can. So you might just be able to make out there it says Deep Harmony, and then there is the music for Deep Harmony just there, and it says treasure memories of Handel, dearly loved husband of Grace Parker, who died 30th of January 1928, aged 74. As we know, it was just after his birthday. Also Grace is in here, also Lavina Craven, sister Lavina Wright. So people are buried in here up to 1979. Yeah, it's not very clear, but hopefully you can make out. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay, so it actually seems if I film it from lying on the floor looking up, you can just see it a bit better. There we go, Deep Harmony, memories of Handel Parker. I also found out that Handel had lost one of his sons at quite an early age, only 28 years old. He'd been a vicar at St Anne's-on-Sea and hadn't been well, but collapsed at the end of a service and passed away. Okay, so there we go. That is the story of Handel Parker, and known as the man who brought music to Shipley. Hope you've enjoyed that. Remember to like, share and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you very soon for the next video. Take care. Bye for now.